A fourth Montana lawmaker received a threatening letter, this one being Montana House Majority Leader Sue Vinton from Billings. She immediately turned that letter over to law enforcement, and the substance inside turned out to be flour. But as our David J. reports tonight, she's sounding the alarm over this ongoing issue.
Representative Sue Vinton picked up her mail at the post office and took the suspicious letter and drove here to the Yellowstone County Sheriff's Office. The Billings Fire Department hazmat team was called and determined that the white powder substance was not hazardous. House Majority Leader Sue Vinton received a letter with a Kansas City postmark and a Billings return address, similar to what was sent to the other three legislators.
Mine was a Billings address, not in my district, but it was a Billings address and zip code, and the others had their own addresses and zip codes from their districts as well.
Vinton says while she was in Helena, she received 550 emails, some with death threats. And for the last 2 weeks of the session, the Montana Highway Patrol provided police protection to House leadership.
We received many emails, phone calls and voicemails, and some letters. So we're used to, getting communication from people that we know and people that we don't know. This is the first time I've heard of something like this taking place.
The others are also part of the House Republican leadership. House Speaker Matt Regier received a letter at the Capitol. Letters were sent to home addresses of Majority Whip Neil Durham and Speaker Pro Tem Rhonda Knudsen. Knudsen's son is Attorney General Austin Knudsen, who posted on Facebook warning legislators to be cautious not to open one of these letters and advising them to contact law enforcement.
I would say to be vigilant. Be careful and take things seriously. I know our first reaction is to say, oh, it's probably nothing. And thankfully, it wasn't anything serious.
The Kansas Bureau of Investigation has turned its cases of 100 similar letters over to the FBI. In Montana, while the letters went to Republicans, Vinton says a concern has been bipartisan.
Obviously, I've heard from members of my own caucus, but I did have one Democrat senator that reached out to me to show her concern, and I was very appreciative of that.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.